Hey, what's up, farm friends? It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Sam coming to you from the Runamuck Acres Conservation Farm in New Portland, Maine. And here with a farm update. I know I was going to do daily updates, but yeah, that didn't pan out so well. I kind of lost my mojo there after Murphy passed and got out of the habit, but I'm back. I don't know about daily because sometimes at the end of the day I am just too pooped to be able to do this. So here is a look at the current state of the garden. This broccoli I think is gonna get yanked, and I'm gonna plant my summer squashes and zucchini here. They didn't do well. I should have covered them and I didn't, and so they took a hit from a frost or two. And then the flea beetles have been in here. They've got some sun scald, so they just look like crap. And I'm going to use these beds because they're highly fertilized. I'll use them for my zucchinis and yellow squashes and all of those yummy summer squashes. I've been busy this week making trellises, opening up another bed. Actually, I built this trellis for my tomatoes before I realized I had two problems with it. A, it's not strong enough for tomatoes. This made with sumac that I had to clear out of a spot on the farm where it is spreading. I was like, well, I'll just use that for some trellises. Score! But it's not quite strong enough for tomatoes. And then also I was realizing I have like 57 tomato plants. So I can maybe put 4 or 6 if I kind of crowd them in there. It's not going to fit all of my tomato plants. What was I thinking? Yeah, no. So I'm going to put my pole beans on that, I believe, or maybe cucumbers. I haven't quite decided apparently. And then over here, I'm going to put the Mexican sour gherkins on there, the little lemon flavored cucumbers. Those are kind of fun. So just something different, I think. Smothered this section. So this was the plastic that was over here, pulled it off, took the broad fork to these beds, put the plastic over here to smother this section that's kind of getting away from me. This part I'm just going to take the stirrup hoe to so I have enough space to do what I want to do. And this was a former compost pile that I had intended to move, haven't got back to it, and now I think it's going to be a snake nest because I keep running across a couple little garter snakes, a couple wood snakes. So I'm going to maybe leave that. Maybe that's a good excuse to just not move that. That's where my potatoes are going to go in another few weeks here, and when that plastic comes off, it will go here to smother these 3 beds that are kind of getting out of hand. Still got a broad fork. This was formerly pea trellises. I took all the trellises down because the beds are getting away from me, so they're in the process of being smothered. My cover crop is coming along nicely. Doesn't that look fantastic? Nice and bright. My direct composting project is attracting wildlife. The neighborhood foxes, I'm pretty sure, have been all through here, so that's why my planting looks spotty. It wasn't spotty, they've just dug stuff up, which I really don't care about. Feed the local neighbors. I don't mind. So other than the fact that it makes my beds look like poop, but still will do the job. The compost is going to biodegrade and feed my soil and apparently the neighbors, and then I can chop and drop this cover crop on top of it. This one I was late planting. I got these 2 planted before I ran out of steam, so this one is a little behind. And here are my raspberry plants that I just put in this season. Murphy that's the nanny berry tree, and there's Murphy. These were formerly the pea trellises that I took down, and I think I'm going to use them for my tomatoes this year. I'll drive some T-posts into the beds up front here and attach this wire fencing to it, and then I can just tie my tomato plants right to that and it will be fabulous. Easy peasy. My lettuces are coming along. The peas over here look fabulous. These are all scallions, purple scallions and white scallions, and then some fabulous lettuces. And then these are my Cinderella pumpkins, and this is going to be my giant pumpkin, I hope. We'll see. Over here, these are fresh eating onions, storage onions with some lettuces mixed in. Even more onions. I think these are the red onions I'm growing for one of my CSA members. Carrots in here, though you can't see them yet. Trust me, they're there. Oh, look. Carrots. I have some radishes in there, but they took a hit from the frost, so they don't look great. Let's see if there's some radishes. Some lettuce mix over here, but on this side I had a mesclun mix that took a hit in the frost, and so I re-sowed that just the other day with some more lettuces and a few radishes. These are all of the perennials that I have moved into the protected garden area, mostly lupins. These are purple coneflowers, echinacea, yarrow. We got some bee balm in here, chives. And here's all the plants just waiting their turn, taking up space on my messy porch. Don't worry, I'll get to it.